Morning show, it's the State of the Week address with the President of these United States of America, Donald J. Trump.
Hotline, good morning.
Pedro, I hope you have a huge canteen of water for that trip back to Mexico. We're making deportations great again.
Well, good to hear you with the State of the Week address. Good morning once again.
Good morning. And now let's make this quick. I have a date with a spray tanner in 10 minutes.
All right, well, another weekend or Saturday Night Live came and went with Alec Baldwin portraying you again in an unfavorable light.
You know, frankly, Pedro, it's shameful. Shameful. And Baldwin's squinty-eyed, fish-lipped impression of me is getting worse and worse every time. I remember when he used to be a respected actor. Yeah, like 30 years ago.
Well, nice. Well, hey, Stormy Daniels makes a cameo appearance on SNL. What'd you think of that?
No surprise. I sure hope her acting's better in the porno movies. Look, the fact that half the cast came down with herpes 2 days later, I'm sure it was a total coincidence. It really was. Look, I will tell you, in all fairness, Stormy looked really, really good. Her breasts were almost as big as SNL cast member Kenan Thompson's, and that's saying a lot, believe me.
Wow. All right, we also wanted to check in and see how things were going on the legal front with Rudy Giuliani. Are you happy with how Rudy's representing you so far?
You know what? People need to cut Rudy some slack. It's his first week on the job after 50 years of working in the field of law. Rudy's doing a great job for a guy who just jumped onto a fast-moving train. He's a strong attorney with even stronger dentures. No, really, have you seen that guy's chompers? He's got a set of piano keys in his mouth.
Yeah.
Look, he may get the facts wrong once in a while, but Rudy never cheats on golf. That's why I keep him around. Seriously, Rudy and I are incredibly close, Pedro. In fact, we're such good friends that we play this little game where he goes on TV and contradicts everything I've said, and at the end of the interview, he looks right at the camera and blinks twice, which is Morse code for, I'm just screwing with you, Donnie.
Oh, of course. Yeah, we heard that Senator John McCain has expressed that he doesn't want you attending his funeral, sir. How's that make you feel?
Let me tell you something. If that's true, that is so unfair. So unfair. I've already RSVP'd and got John a gift. I thought it was weird, though, that he sent out a save the date. I don't get it. Look, I'm not offended. Besides, Melania will probably want to go by herself anyway. I mean, you saw pictures of her at Barbara Bush's funeral. She loves doing that crap.
Yeah, well, is it true that you've asked Dr. Oz to serve on your White House Health Council?
Only because Dr. Huxtable was not available.
Okay.
Look, Dr. Oz is a tremendous television physician. He really is. Not like that dirty, long-haired Manson family doctor I used to have, Harold Bornstein. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I don't think he was a real doctor either. Whatever you came in for, he had you turn your head and cough. Gave you the exam right in the waiting room. Very strange. Soft hands, though. Very soft.
Yeah, but doesn't Dr. Oz come with his share of baggage, too?
Not at all. I trust Dr. Oz so much. Incredibly smart guy. First time I saw him, he told me I had the breasts of a 25-year-old mildly obese woman. Huge compliment.
Okay. Well, hey, any thoughts on the Iran deal, sir? Everybody's saying you're going to back out of it.
Guys, look, the nuclear deal with Iran is a total mess, and everybody knows it. Frankly, it should have never happened in the first place. So mark my words, I will be pulling out. But don't worry, I know what I'm doing. I've been using the trusty pull-out method my entire life. My entire life. And I know how to pull out quickly and effectively, with no hush payment.
Well, all right, well, what do you make of Iran's leaders?
Look, I will tell you, Iran's president, Raisaroni. We can't be too careful with that guy. Or the supreme leader. We don't know what they're hiding. I mean, between the two of them, they share, 3,000 yards of fabric and those cloaks they walk around in? Plenty of room to hide something. Believe me. Look, all I know for sure is I'm going to announce my decision at 2 p.m. today. President Rihanna and his project leader are going to be called into the boardroom, and one of them is going to be fired. That I can tell you.
Well, they're threatening historic remorse if we pull out of the deal. Aren't you concerned about that warning from them?
Frankly, I think historic remorse is going to go all the way and win the Triple Crown. I really do. Such a tremendous horse, Pedro. Hopefully he doesn't break his leg and have to get put down and sent to the glue factory.
Well, thanks for the call this week.
Later, Pedro.